How do I introduce the idea of taking medication to my pathologically demand-avoidant child or teen? Here are 3 ideas for you to experiment with to introduce the topic so that you can actually have a conversation about whether this is the right decision for your family with your child. After a meltdown or a cognitive loop where you've observed them wanting to do something but their body won't let them, once they've come down from that in a moment of connection and repair, you can try the sentence, "I noticed your body had a really hard time. Would you like to see a doctor who might be able to help you?" Second, you can also use a sentence to simply bring in from the side the idea about medication by referencing another person who's benefited from medication. For example, you can use me as an example and say, I met this mom and she started taking medication and it really helped her body in situations like X. Third, you can use an example from your childhood when you had a really hard time, if this is true, and say, when I was your age, I remember when I used to go out on recess and I would feel paralyzed, and I wish my parents had talked to me about getting on anti-anxiety medication, period. Okay, so these 3 sentences are simply opportunities, little trial air balloons verbally, for your PDA child to gravitate towards the conversation or shut it down. And we want to observe their reaction to it to understand our next step in the collaborative process.